Hey, it's Kandy. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna jump into a full face. So these are usually multi-days. Moving shit already. Should have been more prepared. Aren't you guys used to this by now? Anyway, today we're gonna do Flower Beauty. The girls are in here. Hi, Teeny. Hi, Athena. Anyway, Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's beauty brand. I believe it's available in Target. I got it on their website. They were having some sort of sale. Hey, I love you, but you can't be up here because Mama's gotta work. Do we gotta buy kitty food and cat toys? Okay, so as always, the first day we're just gonna go straight in with the products. We're not gonna prep my skin. We're not going to, you know, do anything extra. I have a clean, dry face and we're just gonna go for it. You can see I've got a couple spots on my chin and a few on my side, definitely my dark circles. So we're gonna go ahead, go in with the foundation. This is the Light Illusion Foundation, Luminous Makeup and Nude Skin Feel All Day Wear, SPF 18. I got Nude L3. So you pop the top off and it's got a pump on it. By the way, this sweater's from Torrid and it's the best thing I've ever worn. It's so soft on the outside, but it's also soft on the inside. And it's got a pocket and this really nice cowl neck. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna put like some on there. I'm actually gonna use a flat brush today. You know, guys, no, I don't normally use a brush, but I don't have a damp beauty blender. Well, we do usually try to use different tools for the foundation too to see how they will go on. I'm gonna attempt to do just one side very quick. It's an eyebrow hair. Get to where you need to go. There you go. So we can kind of see the difference. Okay, so that's this half of the face done and this half not. It's fairly good coverage, but not like a super heavy coverage, if that makes any sense. I've got some texture going on. You know, I've got PCOS, so I've got little hairs growing, but I think it looks really good. Fairly good color match for me, which is, you know, a change. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. So let's finish up the rest of the face. That took probably about 4 full pumps, I would say. Pumps are very small because it's a small pump, but how much do you get in here? Does it say? Yeah, you get a full ounce, just like most normal foundations. Please keep in mind, I am not a makeup artist, nor do I know anything about makeup except what I've learned and taught myself. These are opinions of an idiot. Now I've got my full face done with the foundation. It is giving me a slight glow, which I don't normally mind. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? One of the cats is in the litter box and it's right outside my door. I'm gonna put that aside because that's gonna need wash since I had a liquid on it. So yeah, I don't mind the little bit of luminescence that's in there. It's not a lot. So then we're gonna go with the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. I got it in light. noises this morning. That sounds like Canadian geese. Does anyone else watch Letterkenny? I had a friend suggest it to me, so I started watching it a little bit. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of stupid. And I enjoy that. I've used their concealer before when I did that concealer series where I tried like, was it like 12 different concealers? Ridiculous. So it's got a slanted doe footish applicator. Looks more like a weird ass toe, but I'll try to cover up a little bit of that and a little bit of that. It's got like, it smells like a cleaner, but like not in a really bad way. Like it's not great, but it's not like super bad. Yeah, we're not gonna cover those down there, so. In the camera, there's a very harsh line there, but in my mirror, I can't see that. So, we've got the face covered. We're down to a blank canvas, if you will. So we're gonna go in with the Light Illusions Perfecting Powder. I also got this one in nude. So it's a compact powder. And it comes with, what are these, like rubbery, foamy things. So let's give that a try. I'll go ahead and pat my under eyes first. And now I'm orange. I feel like I'm not gonna need bronzer now. I don't like that. I'm gonna go in with this motor brush because I want to, because it's pretty, because I like it. I don't like to do heavy powder, like setting powder, but I do need it to take the tackiness away from the face products, if that makes sense to anyone else. Oh, this brush feels so nice. Okay, we're already creasing a heck of a lot underneath my eyes. I feel like yeah, that's a lot of creasing. A lot. It's like the Sahara Desert down there. Athena! Hey! Quit it! Silly goose. So we're gonna try something a little different with that in the next day. What is that? Okay, let's do my brows because I look redonk. This is the Skinny Micro Brow Pencil, long wearing, precision tip. I got brunette chitane. Is that maybe just another language that I'm just like trying to be stupid with? We've got the pencil on this side. Something I've never seen. Usually you get a spoolie. This is like a teeny tiny hair brush for your eyebrows. It's effective. So if you're new-ish to my channel, I don't have a lot of eyebrow hairs. All this color you see in the front is from my microblading. I was a child of the 90s and we plucked everything. We plucked for our lives. Sorry, I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, You may not know that I also started and binged Game of Thrones. It took me about 2 weeks to kind of sit there every night and watch like 4 episodes. And every weekend watch as much as I could. But I finally finished it. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. I had anger, I had love, I had hatred. I was screaming at the TV at times. I was upset with characters. I was happy with them. Like, I went through the gamut. Alright, so I've got the color in. I'm gonna go ahead and take this little brush, just kind of finesse the hairs I do have into the shape I want. There we go. I actually kind of like that little weird brush on the end. That little weirdo. Okay, what should we do now? I'm severely bothered by my under eyes. Just saying. Let's go into eyeshadow. This is the... Excuse me. Get down. Now. Harriet. Harriet Elizabeth. She just plops down. Cece, I love you, but you gotta get down and you gotta not put your claws into my sweater. Alright. This is the Concrete Jungle eyeshadow palette. They call it a shimmer and shade palette. How the hell do I get in here? She actually, Harriet, kept me up for like so long last night. I don't let them sleep with me. Sometimes I'll like let them in while I'm laying in bed, but they're crazy. Example. And so it doesn't allow me to sleep. And I need sleep or I'm gonna be cranky as hell. Well, last night she was just screaming outside the door. And so I let them in, turned off the lights, we're laying here, and they're like biting me like under the blanket and chasing each other. I'm like, this ain't gonna work if I'm gonna sleep, because Mama's gotta go to work. So then I kicked him out. So then she was outside my door just crying like she's being beaten. And I was like, you have to stop. I can't with you. Alright, so here is the Concrete Jungle palette. There we go. I was like, it looks purple, but it's more like grays and, you know, blues and like earth tones. So, but they're all shimmers and I didn't realize that. I'm gonna take the first color here. Do the colors have names? No, they're just numbered. So I'm gonna use the brush that it came with, and I'm gonna cover my hey, don't use your claws on me, that hurts. I'm gonna get comments like, listen Candy, if your kids can't handle being on camera, you need to not have them on camera. I don't like this brush. I don't feel like I have a lot of control. It's very like skinny and I don't know, I don't like how it feels in my hand. Sometimes I don't know why I feel like I have to explain things. Be like, yeah, yeah, I don't like it because it just doesn't feel right. Listen, I just don't like it. Just don't like it. Okay, so that's given us a nice like pinky mauve cover. I like to do something light above my crease and all the way up to my eyebrow. I got a lot of real estate up there. We might as well use it. All right, so then I grab a flat brush. Since I'm wearing this like beautiful brownie color, I think I'm gonna go in with this color here. Put that on my lid. Ooh, damn girl, yes. I feel like this perfectly matches the color of my sweater. Like, yeah, looks nice. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to prep my skin tomorrow. I don't want to be too harsh on it giving me a ton of lines because I didn't help it at all. Does that make sense? Like, I didn't give it a fair chance because I didn't prep my skin correctly. That's what we do. The first day is always naked. You know what I mean. We're not talking about the fact that I'm not wearing pants right now. Okay. Am I only gonna use 2 colors? Yeah, I think I am. But I'm gonna go with that same color with the brush that it came with. Darken up that outer corner. I'm pleased with that. Alright, let's go for winged eyeliner now. Or, I don't do wings, but liquid liner. I'm already kind of digging how this looks. This is the Forever Wear winged liner. 7:30, okay. Trying to keep an eye on the time too because I still have to go to work. Ooh, this is a nice like matte. Usually everything's shiny, like I grabbed like 4 things to make my point, but like I was looking for a specific one. See, this is matte. I like it. Why did I feel like I needed to show you guys the difference between matte and shiny? Alright, so it's normal. I feel like this is the standard. Looks great. For me, it's got, oh crap. It's got the right amount of firmness in the tip to drag nicely but not catch on the skin. And I fucked it up. So now I gotta go back and do this one. I can feel that it's a little damp still. Yeah, yeah. Look at what I did. Son of a bitch! That's what you get for trying to be funny. What I also got was this Forever Wear long wear eyeliner in Sapphire. This is gonna be like a gel pen liner, sort of. Not a gel. What am I trying to say? Is that right? I don't know. It's pretty. And I like to do my waterline with something colored. I feel like my face is a whole ass mess today. I feel like maybe part of the under eyes is that I used a brush instead of a beauty sponge, which I prefer. So we're gonna keep that in mind for tomorrow also. All right, last thing for the eyes before we finish off the face and the lips is the Flower Lash Warrior mascara that I'm trying to open. I feel like there's a lot of packaging waste where there's just like empty ass space, and I kind of get it. Like for cosmetics you wanted to, you know, draw the eye. Ooh, I love this. But I would buy this even if it was just wrapped in a little bit of plastic. It's like ombre, or is that what they call that? Where it goes from like dark to like light. It's like this green to gold. Oh, it's pretty. Again, packaging. but like, oh, I hate this. Here's the brush. It's one of those plastic ones. I usually find that these catch too much product and just make a mess, but here we go. Okay, proven wrong. It's not holding a ton of extra product. It's holding enough, but it's not getting messy. Watch me like make it get messy. Oh. I feel like I can get fairly close to this part of my eye, the bottom set of lashes, without it getting all over my skin, which is nice. That's where I have the most problem, is getting my lower lashes and not getting product all over my face. For the face, we've got the Flower Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette. It's got a bronzer, blush, and highlight, which is exactly what I like. Rest in peace, my sanity. Got it! Okay. So again, we've got a bronzer, blush, and a highlight. I go in with this slightly angled brush. Hey, it's just plastic. Get out of the trash. Freaking trash panda. I think it smells a little bit sweet. All right, we've got the bronzer on. Let's go for the blush. It's a nice, really light pink blush. Okay, I did just notice that I've got a little bit of mascara under this eye. So I've shared this before, but if you get mascara on your skin, let it dry a little bit. Take a spoolie brush, take probably your softest one because you don't want to like scratch yourself, and just kind of do that motion and it'll come right off. It like picks it off your skin. It's great. It's great. Anyway, all right. Final step for the face is gonna be this highlight. I love this AOA Studios F19 brush for highlight. I don't know. It's like the perfect size for me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is gorgeous. That's probably the first time I've been impressed by a highlight in quite a while. I like to do a little on my nose, on my Cupid's bow. I'm actually gonna grab a smaller brush and do some underneath my eyebrows. What the hell was that noise, kid? Did you guys hear that? Maybe I was being weird. Yes. Okay. So so the last thing we're gonna do is pop on some lipstick. This is the Miracle Matte Lip. Should have got a gloss. What's the color? Rosewood. Oh, my lips are crusty. Again, not giving it the full chance by not preparing my lips and my skin. So there's the look for the day. I look great. Like, I kind of love the eyeshadow look. I kept like catching myself in the viewfinder and being like, wow, eyeshadow looks great. But it's not bad. I like it. If you get too close, let me bring you in for a close-up. This looks freaking terrible. Like, real bad. That looks real bad. And my lips are uneven. So, whatever. I'm gonna go to work now. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. And we'll prep the skin, make sure we're hydrated, and that my lips aren't crusty. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so here's after, hold on. It's almost 6, so about 11 hours of wear. My skin doesn't really like this. I don't wear foundation very often. And so there's a spot on my nose, there's a couple on my cheeks, so I'm gonna have to do a real deep clean tonight and maybe like a mask or something. Calm my face down. So that'll be fun. Tomorrow I'll do another full face. I'll do it with you guys, but we'll use like a primer and some facial oil and get my face ready to have things put on it instead of just slap it on a dry face with no prep. So we'll do that, and then I have to go to the gynecologist tomorrow after work, so I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow, but here's after a full day wear. I think everything stayed really well. There's a little bit under this eye, but I rubbed this eye a couple times because it's a long day today. It was a very frustrating day. Everything went wrong. Everything. So anyway, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I think everything, I'm like looking at the mirror behind you guys to like make sure I'm not super missing anything that I should be telling you about. I did think that this really emphasized the texture and the wrinkles in my skin. So I'm hoping with some prep that'll cut down on that a little bit. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay guys, we are back for the second day of Flower Beauty. I gave my skin a day to rest. So we're gonna start by prepping the skin today with the IT Confidence in a Cream. And then for my under eyes, I'm gonna use the QMS Intensive Eye Care. Also did my nails, so everything's gonna be more difficult. So we've got my face prepped. So now we're gonna take, I like this Hank & Henry Beauty Blender, and we're gonna do the foundation. Let's go ahead, spread this everywhere. She's ridiculous. Okay, I think that went on a lot better. For some reason, for you guys, it didn't look even, but for me, it's very even. I maybe could have used a slightly different color, but it's not that bad of a match from here to here, you know? Let's go on with concealer. I'm going with a slightly smaller beauty blender. They do have a smaller version of this one that I love to use, but it's in my wash bag. Let me Where is it? See? But it needs washed. So that's in my to wash bag. Okay, I actually think that blended out a lot better today, and it covered up the darkness a lot better. So that's good. It's good that we prepared the skin. So now we're gonna take some powder. I don't like this one. I'm gonna take this brush here and I'm gonna set my under eyes with this, and then I'll go in with a large brush and set the rest of my face. Honestly, I think this powder might be the problem with the excessive wrinkles under the eyes, because as soon as I put that on, it just like accentuated them. Do you always set your face with foundation? Like, do you always set your foundation with powder, or do you sometimes not do that? Maybe tomorrow we'll either use a different powder or no powder, and we'll see how that goes. Especially for the under eyes. Like, I usually do always set my under eyes with either, what's those two powders? The Glossier powder or the Too Faced Do You. Those are the two powders that I use to usually set things, but... Are you okay? Are you dying? That's what I thought. Mom, let me in. This isn't fair. You only pay attention to us 23 hours a day. Okay, that's not true, but you know what I mean. Is this the equivalent of like a human mom not being able to go to the bathroom by herself? There it is. I felt a hair on my face. Okay, so let's get on with the rest of this. Like, you're wasting time. My computer's over here. I'm making sure that I'm on time today. I feel like for me, in this specific palette, there's not a lot of options because I prefer to set matte, like, or to start matte and then only do shimmer on my lid. And there's literally only one matte in here. But that could be the palette that I chose. Obviously wasn't paying too close attention when I bought it. What? My face feels like sticky. Especially around here. And now I'm orange. Cool. Love it. Also gotta change the battery. So here we go. Anyway, moving on. I wonder how terrible it would look if I did like a shimmer above. Let's try this gold one. It's not terrible. To me, there's no like steadfast makeup rules. If you like it, it looks good on your face, do it. It's art. That's what it is. It's art. I think on my lid, I'm going to try this pretty dark color, this third one in, this one. Oh, that's nice. It's like a cross between a silver and a brown. Like a bronzy shade, but like tarnished bronze. Kind of like that. Pardon if there's some sniffles. I have a runny nose. I feel like my eyebrows look weird today, but I can't figure out why. Okay, well that's what we're going with today for brows. I don't know, every time I look at it, it looks strange, so. Let's pop on liner. Okay, we've got the liners on. I did a little bit of a flick at the end there today. Oh, I also put lip balm on before I started all this, just to make sure my lips were ready for lipstick. Really. So this eyeliner I gotta be careful with because it doesn't dry as fast as what I'm used to. So that's where we're at. Let me quickly do bronzer, blush, some highlight, pop on a lip, and we'll be done for the day. I don't like how the foundation's looking in this area. Or like the wrinkles in the side of my mouth. Definitely my under eyes and my inner eyes. It just doesn't look smooth. It's just not sitting like very nicely on my skin. So tomorrow, if we do a third day, which we probably will. We usually do about 3 days. I have the e.l.f. putty primer. Maybe we'll try that. That might help it from like settling into all these lines. Okay, so here's today's look. I like it. Let's see if I can get you guys. Oh gosh, my under eyes are so bad. So bad. Like I haven't been this upset with them in a while. My eyebrows, I don't like that eyebrow pencil. It's too soft. And it broke off twice trying to like fill in my brows. I think I might actually. Come here, Anastasia. Why I thought I was gonna use the viewfinder. And maybe it's because it's not quite the right color for me that it's like even more annoying to me. That it's like how it looked. I think that's better. It's got to be the combination of it being too soft for me and the wrong color. Yeah, I look better now. I like it better. Okay, so that's it. Can we zhuzh up the hair a little? My hair's like, no, I'm limp. Leave me alone. That's how my face looks. All right. I gotta get dressed and get out the door and go to work because that's what I do during the week. Oh, here's a little closer look at the nails. I realize I have this one on backwards. It popped off yesterday. So I asked in the Kandy community for some suggestions for press on nails, and Kiss Impress was like hands down, everyone said was great. So they also suggested though that I buy some nail glue, which is good because after I put them on last night, I was like on video chat with my mom putting my nails on, and as I was cooking dinner, one of them popped off when I put some stuff in the trash, and I had to dig through a little bit of trash to find it. But I did have the nail glue, and so I was able to put it back on. But when I put this one back on, I accidentally put it on backwards, like the wrong way. You can't really tell. Alright, I have to go to work now. It's supposed to snow today. I'm really trying to like make myself look cute. Like, that's a pretty good angle. Maybe I just need to hide half my face all the time. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, here is second day wear. We're about 10 hours in. I'm gonna take it off because I'm done for the day. There is quite a lot of transfer from the eyeliner. I thought maybe yesterday was just a fluke, but especially on this eye, it seems to do it a lot. It's either the eyeliner or the mascara, one of the two, because they're both dark. So maybe tomorrow I won't use that under eye eyeliner. I'll use something else that I know doesn't do that, like a ColourPop gel liner. But yeah, my face seems to not mind it today once we had a base on, but the foundation straight on my skin was not happy. And my skin was not happy with that. So tomorrow will be our final day. We will do, I gotta write this down or I will forget, because that's how I am. Athena scared me. No, that's my puzzle book. Hello? Here's a notebook. Okay. No liner. Alternate powder. What else did we say? No brow, because that's not the right color for me, or I don't really like how it works. I got brunette. Maybe I should have got black. I'm gonna go over this tomorrow. Candy, just go away. All I was doing was checking in with you guys. Hey! Do your cats do that on your, like, office furniture? She loves to just scratch. Oh, it's also snowing just a little bit outside. So she is obsessed. Obsessed. You like the snow, Sissy? Sissy, you like the snow? Whatever, Mom. Bye. Alright guys, we're gonna finish up this Flower Beauty. We're actually gonna do kind of a hybrid of Flower Beauty products that I've been liking and some of my tried and trues. So we're gonna definitely get rid of the powder, this under eyeliner that I was using, the brow pencil, but we'll stick with the face and eye palette. I'm gonna give the concealer another go. We're gonna forego lipstick today. I'm just gonna use some gloss, and we're gonna forego foundation. Sit, boy, sit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep my under eyes, and I'm gonna pull out some of my favorite products for that. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with the Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. I'm almost out of this. Like, I've definitely hit pan. I've probably got, you know, a couple more weeks out of it if I use it daily. So I just put this under my eyes, and it's got a menthol smell and stuff to it, so it kind of puffins up the under eyes, which for me, I enjoy. It's like a minty feel, if that makes sense. Yeah. So last night we got snow, which is not something we get around here very often. So my drive to work should be interesting. Let's see. I've got to leave here in about 15 minutes. So we should be fine. Next, I'm going to take the Matte Instant Coverage Concealer from Too Faced. This is the Peach Concealer. So what this does is kind of dulls the redness on your skin, or the darkness on your skin. It's like a camouflage concealer. This works really well to kind of mask things. And then I can put another concealer over the top. See the difference? It's just that little bit of camouflage that I need to put under the concealer to cover up this, you know, darkness that I have, which is completely genetic. I swear. My mom and my sister are both have very dark circles. If I didn't have nails, I would have just used my hand for that whole thing. But I hate getting stuff under these nails. It just feels disgusting to me. I had some redness on my nose that I'm trying to cover up, and I had some redness down here that I'm gonna try to cover up. There. So that kind of evened out the middle section of my face. So then I'm gonna go in with the Flower Beauty concealer and do my under eyes. So here's where we're at now. Okay, so it's not perfect coverage for sure, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Do You powder. I like this powder a lot. It's got a little bit of like sparkle to it, but not a ton. So I just put some on a dry sponge, stamp it under, and grab the brush and brush it away. Okay, so it's gotta be that concealer that's drying out my under eyes, because I've never had that problem with this powder, and it's like, see all that texture under there? That's usually not there when I use like, well, ColourPop is my favorite concealer. This ColourPop Pretty Fresh, or things are moved around, or the Too Faced Born This Way. Both of those I use regularly, and my under eyes don't look like the Sahara Desert. So I'd say this is not great for textured skin. Okay, let's do my eyes real quick. So this is one of my favorite like palettes. It's a Wet n Wild Coffee Cat. It's just a really nice neutral palette. So what I'm gonna do is do above my crease on my eyelid, and then I'll go back in with some sparkle from the Concrete Jungle palette. So as far as this Concrete Jungle palette goes, if you're into these colors, of course, like, yeah, do it. For me, it's not probably something I would buy. I'm not super into shimmers. Not something I would buy, as I'm holding it because I bought it. I'm not that much into shimmer all over, so a full shimmer palette is not a huge draw for me. I do like this is how I do it. I do a matte color here, a matte color here, and then if I want sparkle, I take my finger and just put it on my lid. And that's all. Because I just don't need a crap ton of sparkle on my face. On my eyes. I like sparkle on my face, but not on my eyes. So that's that on that. I thought this powder was very drying too. And I liked the lipstick, but I just want to do a gloss today. We talked about the brow pencil. There was one more shade called Espresso that was darker than this that maybe would have worked a little better for my brows. They're just, you know, problem children. I'll do my brows in a second. Let's do the eyeliner real quick. I really like this eyeliner. In fact, it's going straight into my regular rotation. So let me do my brows. Okay, there's my brows done. I use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I have color neutral brown. These are like $2. They're the best eyeliner, or the best eye pencil for your brows. Like, a Moz. Alright, so I'm gonna pop some color on my waterline. I've been loving the look of this one. This is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick. The color on this is Blue Trip. I just like the lightness that it brings to my waterline, and it kind of brightens the entire eye. So this Warrior mascara, I'm liking. It works really well. I was skeptical about this brush, but I actually do like the way that it applies. It's all right for my lower lashes, but I went a little ham this morning apparently and got it all over. Okay, we've got 5 minutes. We gotta move on, even though my eye is watering and my face, or my nose is running. I've got the bronzer on from this Light and Sculpt face palette. I don't know. I feel like it looks weird today. The blush in here is a little too pink for me. So I'm gonna grab the OPV Born to Shine blush palette. And I'm gonna go in with this one right here. My face looks a hot mess today. What is going on? Maybe I'm just going in too heavy-handed. Duh, that's probably most likely what's happening. I'm gonna use this highlight out of here though, because damn, it's real good. That's just it patted. Patted, not padded. I blended it and yeah. Yeah! So I'm at the point in my depression where I'm watching Vine compilations, which if you've been around at all, you know that that's close to being out of the hole. So that's exciting. I always say that watching Vine compilation part of my depression is when I know I'm coming out of it, but I'm not quite there, so I need that little extra oomph of comfort and hilarity. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme in Cinnamon Bear. I love this stuff so much. So these have capsaicin in them, which is basically what you find in peppers. And what it does is it plumps up your lips, but it's also like a gloss. I had that light off the whole time. Gosh dang it. Alright, so that's my final face of Flower Beauty. So let's go over that. The eyeliner was great. I do like this face palette. Sometimes this is not quite like what I'm feeling for the day, so just change it out. Not a big deal. This is too drying for me. For my skin, it does not work. I did like the foundation. It was fine. You guys know I'm not huge on foundation. I don't wear foundation hardly at all. But if I was to go for something, the coverage on this was light to medium. And I felt like it stayed all day long once set with powder. I didn't like this powder. I didn't like this perfecting powder. I wish I had got the translucent powder now. This was the wrong color, and I don't like how brittle this is. It needs to be a little bit thicker to be able to hold up to strokes. This under eye, I used for under eye in Tongue Tied. I think it's fine. I think the transfer is either that or the mascara. And if it's the mascara, I just will stop using it on my bottom lashes and just use it on the top, because it works really well for that. I liked this lipstick. I just felt like wearing lip gloss today. Ain't no story. And the eyeshadow palette, we've already talked about this. The full thing of shimmers is not for me. They have a ton of eyeshadow palettes though. They have so many different combinations, and you will find one that you love. This one's just not for me, but I'm gonna keep it to use these dark ones on like a really nice smoky eye or something. Did I miss anything? I think that's everything. Yeah, so that's it for a full face of Flower Beauty. What did you guys think? I'm impressed with some of the products, and obviously some of the products aren't for me. You're gonna find that. Coming up soon, we've got J-Cat Beauty. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because they're really inexpensive and I see them everywhere. Maybe it's just because my Facebook feed gets so many ads for them. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We got this, guys. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.